Hey guys, it's Amy at Zoe Beck, and I'm going to start my next daily reading vlog. This will actually have reading in it. It is August 16th. It's a Saturday. I had a vacation day yesterday, so that always throws me off. But I don't have anything planned for today. I've already been out and I got a coffee, and so I really, that was about as far as I've gotten this morning. It's about 8:15. And I just playing with my spreadsheets and stuff, just catching up on a few of the books that I got yesterday. So what's really funny is that after I posted or saved my vlog, put my the next video up, I actually did start reading. So I am in the middle. Got 106 pages before I went to bed last night because I could not stop, and it's kind of addicting, which again, it's not because it was great. It was just my brain was just like, yeah, let's just eat this stuff up. So I did start The Wrong Bride by Katharina Mora. So this is the first book in the Windsors series. So this is arranged marriages. The family are billionaires kind of thing. They all six siblings work in different industries, and they have a lot of money, and they all are pretty much get arranged marriages. And in this one, we're following Raven, who is the best friend of one of the siblings, and there's a connection between the two, between her family and the Windsors, and there was supposed to be a marriage between them. And when it was supposed to be her with Aries, and he met Hannah, her older sister, and for 5 years they were engaged. And so this is kind of what's happening when Hannah decides to back out, and we're seeing everybody's reaction to that and why, and then dealing with Raven and Aries, who are now they're forced to go through the marriage. Now there's a lot of back stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on here, a lot of in between. It's not perfect, but it's a good fun time so far. I mean, I feel for Raven's the character I'm really rooting for in this book, because even though she has had a life of privilege, and she is one of those people who is there for her family and for her friends and stuff. And so she's the one I'm rooting for. Aries, we'll see how he goes. So far, I'm on the fence about his motives and things like that. I mean, this is not like dark romance at all. This is very much just an arranged marriage situation with people who have known each other for a while. Like, so it's not you just met this person and then we now have to get to know each other. No, they've known each other for years because she's his younger sister's best friend. So, anyway, and there's a lot of baggage with that. So anyway, I'm really enjoyed it so far. This is one of those books that I bought 2 books in the series. So I was like, I need to get to the first book to at least see if I want to continue. And right now I am primed to go out and get the other 2 books that are out so far in the 6-book series. I think the other 2 are coming out later. I'm not sure what the dates are on those, but anyway, yeah, I started another series. Anyway, so this will be my physical read today. I'm almost positive I'll get this done. I mean, we'll see. I mean, again, so my reading's really kind of off right now. So anyway, but I am enjoying that. So, audiobook wise today, I don't know if I'm going to do a thing. I'm hoping to finish off the last 10% of Kingdom of the Cursed by Kerri Maniscalco, book 2 in the Kingdom of the Wicked series, because I just want to finish it. I'm 90% into this book. I'm very close to the end. I just don't agree with certain choices made in the end, which kind of makes sense, but it also doesn't. And I had to skim a little bit yesterday, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll listen to it. As I said, I have the audiobook out with Marissa Callan, who is doing the narration. Again, that's not the problem. It's the characters' decisions in this point of the story. So I'm going to I did kind of spoil myself for the end, but I did that on purpose because I was going to DNF at 90%. So I'm hopefully going to take an hour to just get the last 43 pages done, and then finish this book. I still don't know if I'm going to continue. So we'll see how I feel. Maybe when I hear it all, then maybe I'll make a decision, go, okay, well, I'll continue. Or I'll make a decision, go, no, I can't follow this anymore. So we'll see. But I'd like to do that sometime today. Not right now, but later today, maybe this afternoon. I do want to watch The Two Towers at some point. So that might be later tonight or, you know, this afternoon. I don't know. I do just want to continue that on. So I think that's it. I don't expect to listen to Accomplice to the Villain. I don't think I'm going to touch this until Monday, really. I don't feel like listening to audiobooks right now. But, you know, it could change if I decide to play a, you know, video game. I might restart my Animal Crossing Island. I keep threatening to do that, so we'll see. But anyway, that's kind of it for right now. I just wanted to kind of give a quick, I'm not quick, update of where I'm at, mostly because I did start another book. But at least I started a book. I was kind of concerned last night when I didn't feel like reading, but I picked it up at like 9 o'clock at night. So, yeah, I stayed up a little late to get to where I was. And I didn't want to put it down. I really almost stayed up later to read, but I was like, no, let's just go to bed. I'll deal with it tomorrow. Because it was good. Like I'm saying, it's not perfect, but I'm having fun. So I think that's the point. Anyway, so I'm going to play a little bit more with my spreadsheets here, and put some stuff away. And then, I don't know, I know I made a whole thing about not buying books, but, I don't know. I do kind of want to go buy some books. It's Saturday. I want to kind of go, I'm trying to debate what I want to do. I'm not sure. I might just go to Powell's. I have $100 in credit, so it's not like I'd be spending my money. I mean, it's my credit, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I kind of want to go get the other 2 books that are in this series and have them on my shelf, because I feel like this is a series I'm going to do what I kind of did with Chestnut Springs and a couple of the other ones where I've been reading like one a month and just getting through them. As I said, I'm making progress. I just, you know, as soon as I finish the series, I seem to start like 3. So anyway, but I'm enjoying it enough, though. I might go do that because they have the copies I want. My first copy I bought really cheap, and so it doesn't have the sprayed edges, but the other the deluxe copies that are out, I have the second one I have with the sprayed edges, and so I thought, well, if I go get the other 2, then I'm matching. I don't know. And I could find some other stuff. I mean, there's so many books, and I have $100. And then maybe if I spent that, then I would want to take in the other books I have to get credit. I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to justify this. We'll see what I feel like. I don't know. If I get lazy here, I won't go. I do have to go to the library. I have a book there, a book on creativity, because I'm really trying to find my way back to writing. I really, really miss it, but I haven't found a way to get myself to do that. So I got from the library a copy of a book I want to try called The Creative Way, I think. So I should go pick that up. But other than that, I don't have to do anything today, but I want to go get that book. Cooper, you don't need to bite me. It's fine. Anyway, so I will, I'll check in a couple hours. If I feel up for going to Powell's or going somewhere else, I'll let you know. But I don't know. Right now, I'm here for now. So we'll see what's happening. Again, I said I'm going to play a little bit here, and then maybe I'll read my book and make a decision. We'll see. I'll check back later. Okay, guys, so it is about 11:30, so I think I'm going to go hit the library and then probably hit Powell's. Why not? I don't think I'll be buying any used books, but it's an independent bookstore, so if I find something used, great, but, yeah, I think I'm going to go do that. I did get 100 pages in, so I'm 206 pages into The Wrong Bride. I am really enjoying this. Not because it's the best thing ever. It's just bingeable. And it's just, I am here for the characters. I mean, Raven is still, I am here for everything, the stuff that she has to deal with. again, it's so unrealistic with the amount of money these people have and their high power jobs, and they're being forced to get married for business reasons. And, you know, for the way the Windsor family works, that's just the way they do things. And it's just like, it's hilarious sometimes, just off the rocker. And again, there's things that I know that are coming, some more things to do with her sister, the one who, you know, left the guy at the altar, and they're really, you know, then them and he and her getting closer together, and, you know, them not, it's still a weird situation. Time is passing, so now they have to formally, you know, announce what, because their wedding was kind of, it's not, there's stuff happening. It's just, it's gonna escalate. And I'm really, again, even though I have a feeling I'm not gonna like whatever the third act breakup turns out to be about, I'm kind of worried about that, but I'm also just having so much fun. It's just really light, and it's, well, I mean, it's not, I mean, it's light, but it's not, because this is not a dark romance. This is not a mafia romance. This is really an arranged marriage, contemporary romance with people who have way too much money than they really should have. But I just think it's fun. It's just fun. It's definitely spicy, but not excessively. Like, we've had a couple of scenes, but not too many. Like, so it doesn't seem like it's, I mean, they may want to do more than they do, but yeah, just, they're still getting to know each other in this sense of, you know, marriage and stuff. It's weird, but I like it. Like, I like it. It's not weird. It's just bingeable. It's a light read, and I'm really glad I picked it up, and I really want to continue this and really go buy the other books for the series so that I have them, because I have a feeling I might be reading these in between other books fairly soon, because it was fun. Like, I'm having fun here. So anyway, so I still have 170 pages? Yeah, about 160, 170 pages. So I hope to get this done today. I still want to watch the Two Towers at some point, and then we'll see. So that's pretty much I'm just gonna go and then get something for lunch on the way back from there. Is that what I said earlier? I don't remember what I've said. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to Powell's. I'm gonna go buy some books with my credit and just, I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, I will check in with you guys later. We'll see what I do. I know for sure I'm going to the library, and I'll get lunch somewhere and then bring it back probably. I don't think I'm going to stay anywhere. I don't know if I feel like that. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. I don't know. I just can't. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. So I'll just go do it. Anyway, I'll check with you guys later. Okay, I'm back home. It was a quick trip. I was only out of the house probably about an hour, 15 minutes. So I did go to the library and got my library hold, which is The Creative Act, A Way of Being by Rick Rubin. So I did check this out once before, and I just didn't have time to go through it. And I wanted to at least read a little bit and maybe make some notes and decide if I want to get my own copy. It's a hardback, and it's like $32 for a hardback, and then I think, yeah, so it's too expensive right now. Anyway, I mean, I've seen it on sale on Amazon, but not, you know, it's still expensive for a book. Anyway, so I want to read at least part of this and see if I want to get it. So again, I'm looking for books to help with me getting my brain thinking of stories again. I used to write prolifically, like all the time. Like I was pretty much writing 60% of the time and reading 40% of my spare time. And now I don't do any writing. So all I'm doing is reading, which is why I read so much right now, is because I don't have my other outlet. and I'm trying to get back into it, but every time I try, I just falter. So it's been a hard couple of years. Anyway, so I'm looking for books that, again, I have multiple writing books that have been written over the years and by authors that I've liked and other ones I've never read from. And I've really enjoyed a lot of them, but nothing is sparking me yet. So I'll keep looking for books. So if you have a book that you think would help me spark my creativity to write, let me know. I could use all the help I could get. And then I did buy books 3 and 4 in the Windsor series, the Unwanted Marriage and The Broken Vows. So I'm really looking forward to these now that I've gotten deeper into The Wrong Bride. I do have The Temporary Wife sitting here ready to go. I really feel like I'm going to binge these. I don't know when the next book comes out, but I will have to look that up because I want the same editions. Again, I'm getting the sprayed edge ones where I can. The book I bought, the first one, was not because it was cheap. Anyway, it was the first one. Anyway, doesn't matter. They don't have to match. I'm just, if I have a choice and they were the same price, I picked the ones with the sprayed edges. Anyway, I'm gonna go put these away. I'm gonna eat my lunch. I just picked up a burger from Carl's Jr. because, you know, it was easy. There's one not too far from Powell's. If I thought ahead and brought my book with me, I probably could have stopped somewhere else, but I decided no, I just wanted to come home. So the cats are happy I'm home. I'm gonna go put these by my computer so I can log them tomorrow. But anyway, I did buy books. I used credit. I still have $66 in credit. So yeah, I used a good chunk for these because they're both new copies, but I supported a local indie, and as well as I got books I wanted. So there we go. What are you doing? Hey guys, so it is about 4:50. I just finished The Wrong Bride by Katharina Mura, I think. Anyway, first book in the Windsors series. I really enjoyed this. It was not perfect. It was just a fun ride, and it got super messy in the end for arranged marriage, contemporary, totally. It did get quite spicy by the end. There was quite a few stuff in there, so it is high spice, I would say, on this. Maybe not all the chili peppers, but it's a lot. Anyway, I really enjoyed it for the people. As I said, I still think Raven, I was for her the whole time, and the people, not the Windsors around her, but other people were not good for her. And wow, there are some twists in here. I saw one thing coming from a mile away, but another one, no, I was shocked. I was super shocked. And then that kind of did the third act part. Breakup maybe is a strong word for it, but it was things that happened, that drive them apart, Anyway, I really enjoyed it. Overall, it was a fun ride. So, yeah, I'm not sure if I will go right into The Temporary Wife, but I am very, very tempted due to the fact of what happened in the epilogue. So, and this one is I don't remember what kind of business he's in, but his secretary suddenly quits when he is told who his arranged marriage is with, and he doesn't understand why he's so upset that she quit on him after all these years that she's worked for him, or why she got mad and quit. And then somehow they decide to get married to, I think, so he doesn't have to marry the other girl. And so, because I guess he doesn't like her. Doesn't sound like, anyway, but I guess everybody knows the secretary because she's been around for so many years working with him. So I don't know how that's going to go, because, they are supposed to have arranged marriages. And so he's throwing a wrench in that for his grandmother. I'm not sure. He says, rules are simple. Don't fall in love. Keep their marriage a secret at work, and share a bed every night. I just think it's funny. Anyway, I might go into this one. We'll see. I think I'm going to read a little bit of The Creative Act, just to try it out and see if I did need to get this back out from the library and decide if it's something I do want to buy. I'm not sure. I'm going to read a little bit and just, do a little bit of that. And then I think I'm going to watch The Two Towers after dinner. So I'll have to make something. I don't know. I guess we'll see what's in my freezer. Anyway, I'm going to go to the grocery store tomorrow, so I don't have a whole lot that's easy fixings, or, everything's in the freezer. So I'll find something. I don't know what it'll be, but we'll deal with that. So as I said, I'll watch the movie afterwards, I think. But I might start this beforehand. I don't know, but I think I'm gonna switch to this for a little bit and try it. I do need to find a notebook that I can write in, so I'll go do that. And then, as I said, so I'm gonna, and again, I don't have to do I'm not gonna read a lot of it. It's pretty big text and a lot of spaces, a lot of chapters, and again, it's talking about creativity. I don't know much more than that, because again, I don't remember where I found this title. Obviously I saw it somewhere, and then I checked it out once before, and it's been on my wish list for quite a while, so I want to see if it's something I do want to, read all the way through. We'll see. So I'm going to try that. So anyway, that's it for now. I will check in later if I read something more, if I do start The Temporary Wife, or if I start one of my other books. Because again, I'm in a reading mood, which is great. This is great. I'm really enjoying this. I'm in a physical reading mood, so I have tons of books that I want. As I said, I still have like 5 or 6 books that are sitting here from last night that I wanted to read, but I just was like, oh, I don't feel like reading. And then I just picked up The Wrong Wife, and it just Wrong Bride, and it just worked. So we will see. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'm enjoying myself. So anyway, I will check back in later, either after I've read some of The Creative Act, or maybe during my movie. We'll see if some of the kitties are cuddling. They've been cuddling a lot today. I didn't take any pictures of it. It's just, yeah. They're here. They're cuddly. They take over my couch. Anyway, okay, I'll check in later. Okay, so the cats were running around. They were sleeping in other places. Nobody stayed with me. Anyway, so I just watched all of The Two Towers, which was great. I love it. So tomorrow I will probably watch Return of the King, although I need to start earlier because it's about 10:15. So, but I really enjoyed it. So I do have to stay up a little bit later because of the video I still have to upload. So, I did read about 90 pages in here. I'll probably crest 100. Because it's like a 400-page book. But it's really easy to read. Like, it's very, there's not too many, it's like small vignettes of ideas and stuff about creativity. And it actually is kind of interesting talking about, how do I want to put this? So it's kind of looking at not what you're creating or what you want to create. It's more of looking at it as your relation to the idea of creating. So it really is dealing with more of understanding the pitfalls of things. Like, again, it talks about easy things like, we procrastinate, or we decide we have self-doubt and we don't think we're good at it because we just decide we're not good at, we don't know. Or we have, some people who are very artistic and have very powerful, things either in music or writing or something, but they will revert to using drugs or alcohol or doing something that is harmful to them just because they have so much going on in their heads. And there's like this whole thing. I'm not explaining this very well, but I am finding there are little nuggets of things. I've tabbed about 4 things, not too many so far. Because again, this isn't my book, so I'm just using little tabs. I just haven't decided if I want to buy a copy yet. We'll see. I mean, so far, it's really interesting. I just don't know if I'd reread it or look at those tabs again. So I'll make a decision later. But right now, I am interested and I'm curious on how it deals with talking about creativity. And again, it's not specific to writing. It's not specific to music or art or, like it's just saying everybody's an artist in their own life. And we do our thing, what we want to, what we want to create or we want to work on. And again, it doesn't have to be something that somebody can see. It's just our inner personal thoughts and feelings. And some of us write or use art or make music or, like it's all these different things. And it's just more of, I think it's trying to tap into allowing yourself to be creative, I think is what this book is doing. So anyway, as I said, I'm close to 100 pages. I will probably finish that before bed. And then tomorrow I'll probably do another section. I don't know if I'll just read it straight tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know. I'm curious enough that I might do that and then decide if I... Sorry, the cats have the zoomies. Again, see if it's a book I want to have on my shelf. Because, as I said, I usually keep a lot of the writing books that I've read in the past, even though I don't go back to them that often. It's just an idea of having that on my shelf that I could go back to them. So this will be one of those books, but we'll see. I haven't decided yet. So anyway, that's it for Saturday. Kind of a quiet day, as I said. I did go buy some books, but I used credit, so I didn't spend any money on that, at least. So tomorrow I'm gonna go grocery shopping with my brother. I just need a few things, but I might as well just go when he's going to Winco. So I just need to get some lunch stuff. I didn't plan very well from last week's lunch to this week. I think I kind of messed up because of what I had didn't work. Like, I don't have anything for this week. The stuff I had for last week didn't last that long. So anyway, I just need a few things. And then I just have to do my normal chores around the house. But maybe I'm feeling a little creative after reading this. So maybe, I don't know if I want to write, but I might take some time and just, maybe just think about writing. Because it did talk about that too. Again, it's not always just not the act of actually doing it. It's more just allowing yourself to think about it, to find, like even just take a few minutes and just, sit outside and just listen to things and just see, or go and take a walk and see things, just kind of experience. It's kind of like experience life, but then look at it as how you can use it for maybe whatever your art happens to be. And again, I want to write again, so we'll see. It's again, it's very cerebral in some ways, but it's also written very plainly. And again, it's not using big words or trying these all concepts. They're really simple things that he's mentioning. So I think that in that way, it's a good book. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. So anyway, the cats said a racing around here. This is what they do right before I go to bed. Hilarious. Anyway, so I'm going to post this video and then we will start again tomorrow. And as I said, tomorrow will probably be another quiet day, but we'll see. I have no idea what I'll read. If I do continue and finish this, I don't know what I'll pick up after that. I do need to do Kingdom of the Cursed because my audiobook goes back tomorrow night. And I do want to read that last 10% or listen to it. Maybe I'll do a tandem read or immersion read that last 10% just so I can make myself get through that last hour. I don't know. It hurts just thinking about it. I don't know. We'll see. I still don't know what I want to do with that series. But I did really enjoy the Wrong Bride today. So, and I don't feel bad that I bought 2 books more in that series because I know I really want to read them. But I just don't know if it'll be the next book I pick up. I have so many sitting here. So we'll see what I feel like. Tomorrow, if I don't want to read this completely, I will pick up something else and read this a little bit here and there and then read something else too. So I don't know what else I'm going to do. That's my only plans for tomorrow. But I might do something creative. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.